Hey everybody, I was looking through the Steam Greenlight and I saw this, and it looked interesting enough to take a look at it. Now, this is only a demo of the game, but like I said, it still looked interesting enough to give it a look through, so we'll just play a couple parts of it. I'm usually not a big fan of the, visual novels, but I'm always willing to give them a try if they're interesting looking. We must begin with a story, a legend, even a fairy tale of sorts. Only this story, this legend is a true one, a important one. For you in particular, one cannot begin until one knows what one has begun after all. That's a lot of ones. It's 111. It's the answer to all. 100. Again with the one! 100 years ago, the kingdoms were so soaked in the blood of a never-ending war that they were practically bled to extinction. One determined princess, Katia of Riveria, through pure determination and wild managed to bring all the young people of the kingdoms together at a mysterious Vale Isle. After several weeks, the young people, having learned more about one another and believing both in Katia and the prospect of peace, refused to return home and to home in war. Oh, it's a little thingy. Instead, the great peace was born. Everything's gonna be happy now. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this. And to maintain it ever since, 7 delegates from the 7 kingdoms are sent to the Isle for 7 weeks in order to arrange 7 marriages. What? Oh my god. So many repeating of numbers. The tradition of the seven summit was born, and for 100 years it has ensured peace. Hey, is that Brandenburg Gate? You have a picture of Brandenburg Gate? But 100 years is a long time. Time to dull memories of the cost of war and the sacrifices for peace. Katia is no longer alive to steward the plans she created, and the balance of peace has become a thin razor's edge. Oh, these some cool nations. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was having a little trouble. Okay, the white is ocean, I think, or mountain. No, see, that's a little island there. That's a Vale Isle, so that's ocean. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, I'm just like looking at them. How the fuck is this one still alive when you got these big fuckers? The kingdoms have never been closer to resuming the all-encompassing conflict that nearly destroyed them all. Why? What started it? Was it land? Was it economics? I mean, if you could find out the cause of the war, you could stop it. Honestly, this marriage thing just seems like a stopgap measure. The stage is set for a new story, perhaps a new fairy tale, perhaps a new legend, or perhaps a tragedy. It is your story, and it is not yet written. Your story is about to begin. I get it, dude. The fourth wall! It's gone! As the game progresses, don't forget to check your page, upper left button, for detailed information on your stats, character, relationships, and access to your journal notes. Check your notes regularly to get updates on the story and more information about how to play the game. Stop breaking the fourth wall! I don't know if I can fix it at this rate. You are one of your kingdom's 7 chosen delegates. You have arrived to the mysterious Vale Isle, first by sea voyage, later by small barges, moving through the high cliff, heavy mist, and breathtaking scenery. You were escorted by strange silver-eyed servants into a large castle made in part by great mosaics of colored glass. I just realized something. The point of the 7 delegates is so they could each marry each other and cement a form of alliance that breaks the war, right? But there's only 7 of them. You need... So someone is going to get left out. Or are threesomes a thing? I don't know. Are we all marrying each other? I don't know. The surroundings are green and fertile, untouched by civilization. I resent that. The grounds are covered in carefully planned gardens. See, that's civilization, you asshole! Filled with beautiful flowers and an exotic scents you have never seen or smelled. Now, I just like to pretend I'm actually talking to this guy and he's getting pissed off every time I interrupt him. The sun shines brightly. A light breeze plays with your hair, and yet it manages to be neither too warm nor too chill. When are we going to get to character creation? I know that's a thing, and that's one of the things that got me interested. The hallways are marble and polished to shine. The furniture plush and practically new. Oh, I think this guy just stole a bunch of art from the internet. Finally, you are shown into a large room filled with every amenity you could need. Your escorts quickly disappear into the shadows and you are left alone. They're still there! We haven't heard the door close. Oh, you're evil. Alone, save a strange young man wearing a crisp black suit with bright violet eyes, pale skin, and hair so fine and light it reminds you of moonlight. He's incredibly handsome. He kind of looks like the Joker with that pointy chin. Just, you know, paint it up, get... Oh, the Joker's in my room! Filled with so much intensity, he practically glows with it. All of his intensity and tension are focused in you. You say that a lot. You repeat words a lot. Oh, I'm getting Black Butler images. I almost said Bible Black. Ah, you are here at last, my lady. My name is Jasper, and I've been assigned as your personal butler during your stay here at Vale Isle. We have a lot to do, but before we get started, I need to ask you if... Oh, okay, here's character creation. Remember, I might be the only person here who is solely interested in serving your interests. So it's important you trust me enough to be completely honest with me. Okay, that's kind of overlapping in the stuff down here. But I did pick large text, so that might be it. Okay, anybody who says, trust me to be completely honest, fuck you, I don't trust you. I can't help you reach your ambitions or cover for your flaws if I don't know what they are. Okay, you win, Jasper. Just tell me if you're a demon interested in eating my soul first. As one of your nation's representatives, you find yourself suddenly thrust into the center of a dangerous political arena, where the line between peace and open war is thinner than... Oh, wait. Does each nation send 7 representatives? So 7 times 7 will probably be an even number. Okay, so nobody's getting left out. Okay, that's... Okay. Wealth, power, love are all now within your reach if you are smart, talented, or capable enough to grab them. But with great opportunity follows great danger. You have 7 weeks to make your fate, and perhaps the fate of nations. At the end of the week of negotiation, balls, and much behind closed doors dealings, there are 7 weddings. I still don't know. Is it 7 from each nation or 7 total? The idea is to ensure peace, trade, alliances, and prosperity for all the kingdoms. The reality is somewhat different, but isn't it always? Will one of the weddings be yours? Will you even survive? What? Long enough to find out. Will you be an anchor of fate or one of its victims? Oh, I'm taking over this world. Fuck you guys. I need to make alliances. Come on, Jasper, let's go. We have the option of playing the game in 2 modes, challenge mode or story mode. In challenge mode, you find the game much more difficult, and your story may come to a abrupt end. In story mode, both challenges and hostings will be noticeably easier. While you might not succeed your ultimate goals, you are guaranteed to make it to the end of the summit. Fuck that! Hardcore, not at all! It is no simple coincidence that it is you now, sitting in an opulent ballroom, being asked surprisingly personal questions by extremely good-looking butler. Your story did not, in fact, begin here. Let's go back to the beginning. Yeah, one thing that got me interested in that you actually guide your character from infancy. So I guess that's it. Here we are. When you were born, the people around you could already tell you were special. And not just because your parents thought so either. This is because I want to be military, you pieces of shit! It's no exaggeration to say you were smarter as an infant than many people manage as adults. Oh, Dexter's Lab, here we come. As a young child, you had the opportunity to sneak away from your nursemates for an adventure! What did you do? Snuck off along a bar at hall. Don't care. Let's go spend money. You made yourself sick with all the sweets you bought, but it was still worth all the coppers. It wasn't all fun and games. As for every child of superior birth, your youth was filled with studies. As a child, what was your favorite subject? History, political warfare, baby! I'm gonna conquer the world! You were never allowed to experience the thrill of battle and conquest, but that didn't stop you from reading about it. When you were 10, your carriage was waylaid by bandits. How did you handle yourself? Heavy fan. We're going for Alexander the Great. Highly intelligent, loves battle and war, and we can rally the men around us. Alexander, here we come! Your leadership helped the gods rally, and they quickly dispatched the bandits. By this part, your natural talents were beginning to show. Which tutor was especially pleased with your aptitude? The speech. You were practically an eloquentary prodigy. Some lessons you could only learn outside the classroom. What things were you learning when no one was watching? People watching can teach all sorts. Theoretical knowledge is all well and good, but you spend time learning things you might actually need. Yeah. You spent time on the streets learning how to survive with your wits. Surely this unexpected talent will turn out to be useful. I'm a whore! Speaking of learning, did you ever learn to defend yourself? Fuck yes! Very true, very true. When you were 12, you came across a wounded veteran begging on the street. Oh! I'm going military. I gotta support the veterans. At 13, most boys find their female age mates about as tolerable as toads. But your parents asked you to impress upon some important person, and you succeeded. How? Stick style, baby! Your guts and bravery won him over, even if your stick fighting skills didn't. Soon after, your ladies' maids left your service to get married to a much older gentleman. How did you feel about this? Letcher's old goat had already got married 6 times! You thought it was obvious you married him for the money. Not long after your 14th birthday, you were traveling to visit your ailing great aunt when you ended up in the middle of an angry mob of desperate... Man, this fucking country has problems. Desperate peasants. Seeing the quality of your clothes, the mobs focused their attention on you. How did you defuse the situation? Gotta listen to their concerns. Turns out they really just want someone to listen to them. After being heard, they all went home, slightly same-faced. Yeah. When you were 15, your schedule became so filled. Your parents insisted you only had time to continue studies with one of your tutors. Okay, see, Elodie? Okay, see, 15, I already know how to talk entire mob down. You were 15 when you were ascending the throne, and you can't even fucking... Ah, you were terrible, Elodie. I hate you. No, I don't hate her. I hate her mom. They were dying one day on politics. You find... History affects us even to this day. Later that year, the most inconvenient thing happened. A stable hand fell in love with you. Inconvenient, yeah. Now, seeing your birth and your future, there was no way you could encourage him. Not to mention your parents would never have it. You had to discourage his affections. How did you do it? Let's be outright with it. A few tears, or 1,000 later, you were happily stable boy free. Good for you! It's fortunate that you were able to avoid the scandal and any unwanted entanglements. Otherwise, you never would have made it where you are now. One of your nation's young representatives to the summit. A soft and pointed clearing of the throat brings your wandering back to your new butler. That's right, he asked you a question. He's waiting for you. Your answers. Your weaknesses. It's unfortunate, but your greatest weakness is... you had the... No. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm tall or I'm fat? I don't like any of these. How can I be Alexander the Great and lead the world on total war? Yeah, that's right. I'm going for total war. Fuck the summit. Fuck the other nations. I'm taking it all. Let's go stumble. You were also, sadly, never very good at... Oh, come on, not giving me more of these. Dancing. As you confess your weaknesses to the stoic-faced butler, you find yourself wondering if you can trust him. It's true that every participant is assigned a neutral personal staff upon coming to the Isle. In theory, because their lack of political or national involvement will help protect all the participants. But you were never said to blindly trust unknown servants before, let alone with as much as you're going to need to trust him. You might have no choice. With no relatives or servants allowed, you don't have anyone else on your side. Now, how do you feel about being forced to come to the Isle alone? I would have preferred it otherwise. I need that trusted confidant. Fear not, fair lady, for being chosen is not just downsides. Like strange servants in isolation, indeed, you have been put in a position uniquely suited to being the forefront of international policy and diplomacy, shaping national events, finding a suitable marriage partner, and perhaps falling in love. If you are capable enough to grasp it, a great deal of power is at your fingertips. Do you care about... Oh, it's all about the power! It's all about power. Power does not always corrupt, and what you do with it matters a great deal. If you succeed in gaining prestige or power, how do you intend to use it? It's a thing is, being in power and being in charge is a balancing act, and you have to balance the needs and wants of your people with your own. Oh, hey, creepy. You're creepy. You look like you're high. Are you sick? Get some undetectable signals, and two pretty young girls dressed neatly but plainly as befitting an upper servant into the room and dip into graceful curtsies. They were listening the whole time! These are Ria and Saya, your assigned ladies' maids. As you introduce yourself, or wait for your butler to do it for you. What would Alexander do? Like, I'm not even close to the same situation he was in, so why am I thinking about what the hell the great man would do? You gotta take charge. You gotta be dominant. I could wait as is proper, but fuck that. I don't know these people. I don't trust them, and while I am breaking a bit of protocol, I don't know them. Sora! No! Kingdom Hearts! Actually, let me check my stuff. Your journal and notes, people you have met. What the fuck is... Oh, that's the calendar. How do I get her? Faction, none. Public ambition, none. Private ambition, none. And get... Okay, I don't really have anything yet. I guess we're still in just a tutorial. 6 possible backgrounds plus 3 currently unavailable. How many have you managed to unlock? I could be AM bit. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I want to be a pirate, but I'm going with the tomboy countess. Countess Sora of Willis. Okay, I'm a countess. That means I have land. Okay. I mean, the children of counts and stuff aren't called counts or countesses. I don't know what they're called, but you only get the title of count or countess if you own a county. If you own land. So I now own land. Oh, that's good. And we're in a medieval setting, which land ownership is money. And I'm a tomboy countess, so this is going to be good. Ooh, I'm going to break so many rules. You weren't going to curtsy no matter what they said. They couldn't make you do it. They could count themselves lucky if you could stand to go around in a dress. Certainly no servants have succeeded in taming you before. You were expert at running away from proper nannies and governesses. You spent your childhood running barefoot through the mud with your loyal hounds in the stables or fighting duels with sticks. Why did you enjoy these hobbies? Again, I don't know why I'm trying to be Alexander the Great, but it's in my head now, and I can't let it go. You might have been happy with your barefoot country lifestyle forever. Were it not for a tragic... Yeah, that's what happened. Daddy died. I was his only heir. I took over the county, so yep. It was not at all normal for titles to pass to female heirs in Willen, but as your father had sired no other children, there were no suitable male heirs around. even as the dusty closets of distant cousins. Even the dusty fuck! I can't read! You inherited the title and the duties as the new Countess of Holt. Okay, the nation is Willen. I think. I don't fucking know, but the county is Holt. I bit my tongue! Anyways, we're going to stop it here. I bit my tongue. We're going to save the fucking... We're going to save the game!